I'm Madelyn Burke, joined today by Giants rookie cornerback Darnay Holmes. First of all, Darnay, thank you so much for doing this today. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. Okay, so I know, you went to UCLA. Are you still out on the West Coast? This is a unique offseason you guys have had.
Yeah, I'm still out on the West Coast. Still out on the West Coast.
How has this been, I'm sure, with this time difference, of course, these meetings starting in the morning? How early do you have to get up to join these virtual meetings?
Yeah, on my end, wake up at 6, meetings at 7. Definitely, it's not a difference for me because I usually been in the college realm and the protocol of waking up early, getting to work out. So the same setting, but for sure enjoying it. The virtual meetings is going good. Finally concluded today, but excited for what the future holds.
How's it been kind of picking up the playbook? It's obviously a little bit different than the collegiate level and, coming from the Pac-12 to the NFL, what's the biggest difference for you?
I'll say the biggest difference is pretty much it's a positive difference is I'm able to grasp knowledge from people who've been in the league for a long time, people who've been in this scheme or this type of system. So that's definitely a blessing, be able to hear different inputs and different tactics on how they're able to grasp it so it's moving. So that's been going good for me.
Now, you do a lot of work in the community. First of all, I want to talk about a little bit what you do in Pasadena, the Pasadena Giants Clinic. Tell me about that. And first of all, why is that so important for you?
Yeah, so we have the Pasadena Giants youth team, and it's definitely an important endeavor on my end just because the young generation be pretty much the new leaders of the world. I want to make sure that they're able to cooperate, articulate themselves in a manner of really getting their point across and really growing up where I grew up in Pasadena, California. It's a lot of things that we're able to see are starting to normalize and things that are abnormal. There's a lot of things that I normalized when I was growing up, which is not normal, so I have to let go of those things. I'm constantly letting go of communicating more. A lot of men feel being vulnerable is not a tough thing, but being vulnerable is definitely a thing that you need to be the man that you're supposed to be. So my main thing is really just grow these kids to break barriers in life while they're enjoying the game they love, but really just creating men and women of a lifetime instead of a moment.
And it takes a lot of hard work along the way to get from every level to the next one. And to that point, going from college in which you were a standout player at UCLA, transitioning to the NFL. First of all, I just got to remind the viewers out here, you started 33 and 35 games, led the team in interceptions at the end of each year, had 2 pick sixes, earned honorable mention from the Pac-12 in 2018 and 2019. Just one of the stars in the Conference of Champions out here, the Pac-12. When you take that resume and you go to the NFL, obviously this is a different level. What are some of the ways in which you're translating the skill set that you already have and preparing to learn more and to be ready to get onto the field in the NFL?
Yeah, pretty much I'm just really sharpening my mind, sharpening my mind. So at the end of the day, everybody's at the same skill set, everybody's on the same playing field. So now it's like, how am I going to separate myself? So I'm constantly placing people in my corner who's been in this realm. I'm constantly educating myself about this game. So once I step foot on that turf or on that grass, I'm ready to rock, and I have that unwavering faith and belief in myself.
Kick return and punt return is also an area in which you had a lot of success at UCLA. Do you see yourself kind of shining in special teams with the Giants?
Definitely. I see myself just playing a role in whatever they want me to play the role in. They want me to play gunner, wherever they want me to play, I'm going to go out there and really maximize that role. So if I get back there and catch a few balls, I definitely love to do that. But if not, I'm going to be the one who's encouraging that punt return to make sure we have complimentary football going on.
I got to say, Darnay, you have been such an impressive person just to date and what you have done in the community. And, like you said, being able to set an example not only for your family, but also a lot of the next generation. And I personally am very excited to see what more you bring on and off the field to this Giants organization. Really appreciate you taking the time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.